Okay, everybody, today it is 9:14, and just a little summary of what we talked about today. So first of all, we went back to what a function is, and we said that a function is where every x value has exactly one y value, okay? And we looked at graphs like that before, and we looked at a graph like this where this x value, say that's you bought 3 lattes, and there is no way it can have two different prices. It can't be $2 and $4. So to be a function, this is not okay. You can't have one x value with two different y values, and you can also do the vertical line test. What we also saw, though, is if you just had the points alone, that here's the value of 3, and this value of 3 is paired up to two different things. That's an x value paired up to two different y values. It's not a function, okay? We looked at this one, and we noticed that this, for 3 to go to 7 and 4 to go to 7 is okay. You can have 3 lattes cost $7, and you can have 4 lattes cost $7. But you can't have this, where the 2 is paired to two different y values. So we said that is not a function. Then we looked at the chart. We got 1 goes to 6, 2 goes to 7, 3 goes to 8, 4 goes to 9, 5 goes to 10. Every x value's got exactly one y value. So this is yes, this one's a function, okay? Awesome. Then we went on to talk about a thing, and if I'm going too fast, just pause the video, because I'm just summarizing. We talked about domain and range. We talked about domain is the set of all the x values. Domain is the set of all x values, and range is the set of all y values, okay? And then we talked about why that is important. So we looked at our ski example. In our ski example, the domain, remember, all x, y values, all x, the domain is time. The reason domain is important is because from 0 to 30 minutes, we're skiing, we're on the mountain. We don't know. At -10, we don't know. And at 40 minutes, we don't know. All we know in this graph is from 0 to 30 minutes, we're skiing. Those are my x values. We also know on the range that the mountain is anywhere from 2,000 to 4,000. There are no other values. So the domain is important because 0 doesn't make any sense. 10,000 doesn't make any sense, only from 2,000 to 4,000. So domain is all the x values. Range is all the y values, okay? Then we also applied it to our previous examples. The domain is all the x values, so domain would be 3, 4, 3, 7. So domain all the x values. And the range is all the y values. So my range would be all the y values. And there's my y values, 4, 6, 2, and 8. We continued that idea that the domain is all the x values. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's my domain. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the range is all the dependent or y values, which is 5, 6, 7. That's all. Domain is the x values, and which are the independent values, and the y's are the dependent values. And then finally, we looked at this last example, which is fairly easy because it gives us the x values. So the x values are just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the range, which has to be the y values, is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we also did a Mathia lesson. We did a Mathia today, and the Mathia we did was interpreting functions and searching for patterns. So we did do a Mathia today, and then the homework I gave was pages, I believe it's 32 through 35, okay? And that's all I had today. If you were in class, then you would have got all this. If not, here it is, a nice summary of what we did today.